If you want to learn how to get more email subscribers, then you landed on the right video, because I'm going to share with you a simple 3-step process you can use to build an email list of people who actually open your emails. My name is Rakeem Madison. Let's get into the content. All right, so when it comes to getting more email subscribers, I believe one of the most important things you can do is conduct good market research. All right, so let me go into what I'm talking about. So as you can see right here, it says find keywords that are consistently getting searched for and that are based on a solution. All right, so what you can do is you can go out, conduct your market research by using keyword research tools and finding out what are the words that people are searching for, and then based off of those words, we want to use that data to then create something of value. All right, so let me go a little bit deeper. So right here, this is a screenshot that I took that is inside of a keyword research tool called Google Keyword Planner. So you can see right here, this is the keyword that people search for: YouTube banner template. So that's obviously somebody who wants to learn how to create a very engaging banner, and they're just looking for, like, you know, some type of either checklist or some type of template or something. Well, in this case, a template. And you can see that it gets between 10,000 and 100,000 searches a month. That's some good data. So now I know that I'm not creating something that people don't want. We never want to create things that people don't want, right? Because that's a complete waste of your time. So now let's take a look at another one. So you can see YouTube script template that gets between 100 and 1,000 searches a month. Once again, good data. So now I can go ahead and create a free resource that's based around that because I know that there's a need. Okay. All right. So let me actually go to that particular keyword tool so you can see what's going on. All right, so I'm inside of this tool. This is a free tool, by the way. And what this allows me to do is do research. So if I click right here where it says discover new keywords, and let me show you how to get there. So if you come over here to tools and then you scroll up to where it says keyword planner, that's how you can get in, you know, once you're inside of here. All right, so I'm gonna click on discover new keywords. Now, what I like to do in here to find, like, you know, lead magnet examples is I type words like templates in here, and then I just hit get results. All right, so this is how you can start finding, like, what are the different templates that people, you know, people care about. So let me actually exit out of this and let me lift me up so you can kind of see what I'm looking at. All right, so you can see right here, templates gets 10,000 to 100,000 searches a month on its own. But of course, we want to break it down to who it is that we're serving, right? So if we're more in the life insurance space, we may want to look at checklists that people are looking for to go throughout your lead process. If I'm in the YouTube, like, you know, I have another YouTube channel that's all about, you know, how to grow on YouTube and use YouTube to actually grow your business, right? So in that case, I want to look for templates and checklists and also PDFs and different things like that, right? So I want to type that in along with who it is that I'm trying to serve. So in this case, I could type YouTube, and then I can type template, and then I just hit enter. And once it pulls the results, you'll be able to see it, right? So you can see here, YouTube template gets 1,000 to 10,000 searches a month. YouTube banner template, as I already showed you, 10,000 to 100,000. YouTube channel banner template gets 1,000 to 10,000, right? So let's say I don't want to go for this one, YouTube banner, that gets 10,000, but let's say I want to go for this one, right? Maybe that one is a lot less competitive. So now I'm not really competing like that. So then I create a piece of content, and in that content, I'll follow through with some type of call to action, right? So boom, I get the data, and then let's go over here to step number 2. So step number 2 is we need to create a free valuable resource. So it's important for you to understand that this is all based off data, the way that we did it. Now imagine if we just created like a lead magnet out of nowhere and we had no data behind it. That would be a complete waste of time, in my honest opinion. Now, if you really know your audience, it might still work, but I just like to get the data and then go based off the data so I'm not wasting my time. And I highly recommend you do the same. So it's important for you to understand that whatever that free resource is, and I'm gonna show you a couple different lead magnet ideas so you can kind of, you know, take your mind another place, and then you can kind of start to create some of this stuff for yourself. But as you can see right here, it says the free resource must give your audience a quick win of some sort. So let's imagine that I just met you you in person and I helped you with something like right off the bat and you got a result from it and it was a positive result, 9 times out of 10, I just built some trust with you. It might not be like 100%, but the fact that I just helped you do something, you're gonna feel better about me. It's the same exact thing when it comes to online lead generation, right? And that's very, very powerful to understand. All right, so now let's go down to step number 3. All right, so basically, this is where I show you the different examples, all right? So you got templates, you got email courses. Now, obviously, you can see it says my favorite. So it's my favorite because what you're doing, and I'm gonna talk about this a little bit more in detail as we continue to go throughout the video, but what you're doing is you're training your lead to actually open emails from you. And that's important because that's the whole point of email marketing in the first place, is to get them to be willing to trust you enough to open your emails. Because if you don't build trust at the beginning, like I'm going to talk about a little bit later as we continue to progress, they're not going to continue to open emails from you. All right. All right, and then you got checklists, you got webinars, you got case studies. All of these different types of lead magnets will work, and there's many other ones out there, but these are the ones that I feel like, in my honest opinion, they really get the job done, especially those email courses. All right, so now we're gonna go to step number 3. All right, so this is where we get into how you wanna build your funnel process, and you wanna make sure you pay very close attention to what I'm about to share with you. All right, so right here it says, set up your capture page in a way that makes a promise and delivers on that promise. So the example would be, this is like a screenshot that I took of one of my pages. So let's take a look at what the headline says. My secret strategy to rank YouTube videos #1, even if you never ranked a video a day in your life. So the promise is you're gonna learn a secret strategy that I use to rank my videos #1. Now, once a person clicks this button right here where it says enroll in a free 6-part course, they already know it's an email course because it says it up there, right? So they can expect to receive emails over a certain period of time. All right, so at that point, we got our promise, we made it, now we got to deliver. So when they click on this button, and I'm gonna show you this process live, I'm gonna go over to one of the pages and then show you how it went, just so you can understand. So boom, they click that button. Now they enter in their email and they're brought over here to a page that says, thanks for getting access to my 6-part video ranking email course. Now check your email within the next few minutes to confirm you have access to day #1. Now, this right here is so powerful, right? Because when somebody comes here and they put their email in, there are some people who just like to put their email in just to see what's on the other side, and it might not be their real email. The way that we prevent this is we actually make sure that they actually have to go check their email on the back end, right? So you see it says ensure that you immediately train your leads to open emails from you. So once they put their email in here and then they come to this page, the only thing that's on that page is telling them to go check their email. So at this point, they go check their email, and if they put a fake email in, this is the good part. If they put a fake email in, they're not going to get the email anyway. Now, you might want to clean your list to get rid of some of those looky-loos, but it's important for you to actually train them to open emails very early. Hopefully what I just explained makes sense, because it's extremely important and it's going to save you from getting people who are just time wasters on your email list. All right. So let me show it to you live so you can see what's up. All right. So this right here is one of my lead magnets, right? So as you can see, it's very simple and it gives its promise. The promise is they're going to get a free YouTube description template, and then to ensure that they know that it works, boom, I gave them a little headline, and this is 100% proven to boost your video rankings. So when they come to this page, they click give me my template, and this is the important part right here. This is how you train them immediately. So you can see right here it says, where shall I send the YouTube description template? So at this point, they're going to put their email in, because psychologically, when you see where shall I send, in your brain, you're like, well, if I really want this information, I might want to put in a real email here, right? Now, like I said, there are some people who might still put in a fake email, but they're not going to get anything. So you want to set your process up to where the only thing they see on the next page after they put their email in here is a page that's similar to this, where it's only telling them, hey, these are the instructions, go do this now. And the point is to actually get them to go check their email. And then at that point, in my case, it's an email course. Boom, for the next couple of days, they're going to be receiving an email, and that's where we get into training them. And then also when we start to send out newsletter emails, then they're going to be more warmed up to us. We would have built the trust at that point, and then it's going to be a smooth process, right? So it's very, very very important for you to set your processes up right. It's also most important for you to conduct that good market research, because without that, this is a complete waste of your time. And I feel that's the best way for you to actually start generating more leads, because you're getting more traffic, and that traffic is a lot more targeted than maybe what you were already doing, and you were able to create something that people truly want.